Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Judy. Welcome to my channel, Judy in the Skies. I'm here with amazing Linda. Linda from Butterfly Readings. How are you, Linda?
I'm good, Judy. How are you tonight?
I'm great. Thank you. So we're going to be doing readings for people today, and hopefully we can get a lot of people on here so we can give them some readings. What do you got going on today?
Today, I
Or what
have
did you
no
do
idea.
today?
What did I do today? I took a class
Ooh, yeah, you
in
said that.
in chakra healing,
Oh, nice.
and that was very interesting. And yeah, Jean, Slide Psychic Jean, and Terry Renner from Holding Your Space were both on there, and got to see some faces of some people I had never seen before, though I've seen their names in chats and I've prayed for and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, and
Christine's here. Hi,
hi,
Christine.
Christine. Christine Fryer. Hello.
Hello, Christine.
But and then I got in the pool for an hour and a half, and even though it was 61 degrees outside and the wind was blowing like crazy, the water in the pool was 91, and I just needed that warmth on my body to help not be in pain. So
Right.
yeah.
Oh, wow. So you're not going to believe it. Let me tell you how cold it was here. Are you ready? Oh God.
How cold was it?
It's 96.
Oh, I don't want to
And
talk to you anymore.
I know, and it was 99 earlier. So I guess that's the high. Who knows?
Uh,
So I was actually invited to go sit with a friend, and they have a beautiful pool at where I used to live. And it was so nice just to get in and just feel a little bit buoyant for a while, right? I know how
nice.
just so good. So yeah, got a little bit of sun. Didn't need a whole lot, but just enough. So I feel really good about it.
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So Christine, how are you doing? Crazy. What did
Christine
you
is crazy. Well, now, Christine, tell us something we didn't know.
Yeah.
Aren't we all a little crazy?
Uh,
Uh,
yeah. So I'm going to be reaching over to my computer, buddy.
and I'll be back and forth. I'll be doing my sit-ups to
Yeah.
to try and see what's going on.
What the heck is going on? So I think what we'll do, I like the fact that we're going to actually hopefully take some questions from people, and that we can use any card deck that we have that would best resonate for the person that's asking the question. I think that would be
Okay. And if they have yes/no questions, we can use a pendulum.
yeah.
Um,
Yep.
yeah,
Pendulum. I've got dowsing rods as well.
I do
And
too. Yeah,
yeah. So either way,
yeah.
I
So
I've been working on my garden. I have a little patio, and I'm going to have to post my garden pictures because
what
there's
do you have? Flowers or food?
no. I'm going to make this self-sustainable. So I have herbs. So I have lemon thyme. I have mint. Those are for the mojitos, right?
Right.
And not that I drink them or anything like that, but anyways, and then I've got lavender and rosemary. I've got two things of bok choy. As a matter of fact, I cut the bottoms off of them. I cooked those, and I just kept the bottoms, and I just regrew them, and that actually works. So people, if you don't know that, you do now. You can actually cut the bottoms of it. I actually cut the bottoms off of celery, and I'm growing celery.
Okay.
And I bought some cherry tomatoes and some steak tomatoes, because what I usually do is when I grow tomatoes, I'll actually take them and I will freeze them, and I'll stick them in my freezer, and I have them all year.
Could you star Christine Fryer?
Oh, yes, ma'am, I
We
can.
have a
Thank you.
question.
I can't find it.
That's not the part that you're supposed to.
I love this. There you go. I want a reading. What does June have in store for me? Ooh, okay. Yeah, we can do that.
So what else
So
are
yeah,
you growing?
And I've got some. I've got what do you call those? Onions. Green onions. I've got green onions because again, what I did with that is I use the tops of them, and I cut the bottoms off, put them in water, then I planted them again, and now they're growing.
Nice.
And I want to do regular onions, and I want to do potatoes, and I just planted some carrots today too, out of seed. So I've never done that before. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Well, it sounds like you've got quite a little garden going there.
I do, yeah. And it's funny because I was buying all this stuff for it, like the dirt and the fertilizer and everything. I'm like, this is costing me a fortune. But you know what? It brings me joy. So, I mean, It's so funny because it's so typical of a Taurus moon, right? Because I'm ruled by Venus, and Venus is, and in being in Taurus, it's food, right?
Hi, Donna Marie.
Hi, Donna Marie. Hello, hello. You're just new here. We just started. Oregano, basil, tomato, squash, cucumbers, and zucchini. Ooh, yes.
Guess what I'm growing?
What?
Weeds. Not weed. Weeds.
Oh, what did I do? Hold on.
Incredible shrinking woman.
Oh, here we go. Sorry.
Oh, there I am.
It's so funny because I'm not used to this new computer yet. And so when I do things that I need to be really careful because I want to write and say, hi, Donna Marie. Okay. And of course, everybody knows by now, I'm sure, that I'm a terrible typist. So there you go.
Yeah,
All right, Donna
I'm not so
Marie,
good at typing either.
Oh my gosh. That was part of my high school days where actually it was our gym teacher that was also the instructor for the typing class. And well, remember back in the day, your typewriter had the little, keys, but then your fingers can go in between the keys. I
always had fat fingers, so I never had that problem.
Yeah, no, mine would do that. And plus, it was so bad that I always had to watch. And I'm like one of those little peckers, right? And he would come up to me and he would take a sheet of paper and he would put it over my keys and then make me do it that way. I go, I can't do that. And so typing since then has always stressed me out.
Yeah, I'm not a typist.
No, but I can cook.
Yeah, I cook, but not in the kitchen, baby.
Girl, we got to save that for another time.
A different show.
A different show. The after midnight show. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's sweet. So should we give Miss Christine a reading?
Sure. How do you want to do it? Do you want to go first and I'll go second, or?
Yeah. So what I want to do is since we only have a couple of people right now, okay, I just asked Spirit what card deck they wanted me to pull, and they said, let's just go with the flow and go angels and ancestors. So it looks like Christine's angels and or ancestors.
Hey, CEV12, how are you?
Hey, CEV12. Hello, hello. We're just starting off giving a reading for Christine. She wants to know, what does June have in store for her? And so I'm pulling off of the Angels and Ancestors deck. Yeah. Lily, let's see. This is by Kyle Gray. Kyle Gray, and artwork is Lily Moses. Okay. It's why is this telling me my Windows update? I don't want to reschedule. Reschedule, restart.
You don't want to restart.
I don't. Hold on, you guys. Let me just get this done. Okay, I'm scheduling it for tomorrow. I've never had that happen, so I apologize. Are we still good?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let's go back to Christine's angels and ancestors. Ooh. Okay. So Christine, your angels, guides, and ancestors want you to take care of your needs, and the what they're saying. It's the winter card with the wolf on here. Let me go ahead and give you that. I don't know what this card will actually tell us, but we're going to find out. And let's see. Winter. Take care of your needs.
Sorry.
Let's see. One thing I like about this deck, it's interesting because it has like little subcategories. And what I mean by that, like it'll have the sacred ones, and then there's the warrior symbols. So let's see where that falls in. Where do we go? Okay, and then there's also guardians and messages. So we're going to find out where that comes from. Winter. Okay. I should probably separate these from now on, so I apologize. Okay, so it's, let me see if it's under the guides. And then let's see. Okay, not, and there's, oh, hello, it's under seasons. That would help. Okay, so, okay, the message is, Christine, do everything you need to be at your best and then move on. Excuse me. Let me repeat that again. I'm sorry. So do everything you need to be at your best, then move beyond your fears and limitations. Let's see. The extended message on this is when the winter card arrives in the future position of a spread, or it says it also indicates the coming of winter will usher an important energies in regards to your question of intention. So that's weird. If they're saying, if you're asking about June, why would they bring up winter? Are you planning something that, like you're planting now for something to come about in the winter time? We need more clarifiers on that one. Hold on, Spirit. Let's figure out why. What is this all about? Okay, that's really interesting. Hang on here. Okay, so on this card, again, I'm just reading about it. It says, in the wintertime is hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball. But although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to be, a primal force within you is encouraging you to continue. Okay, well, then that makes more sense. Okay, so Christine, if you're feeling a little bit kind of stuck, like what we do in the wintertime is that we're not actually out there, living our, life as far as being able to be outside and being out in nature as we would normally do if we're in the spring and the summertime, or even in the fall. So is there something that you're feeling a little bit stuck right now? So that could be the case because you're asking about what does June have in store for me. So let's go ahead and get some more clarifiers on that one, because that's really interesting. Okay. So to clarify this winter feeling that comes up is, Spirit is saying, it is the clarifier is the 9 of Wands. And this is the card that I'm getting. And this is the Light Seers tarot deck. And when I look at her, she is sitting behind this fence. And if you look at her, she's got like this little torn shirt here, right? So it looks like she's kind of been, challenged. She's kind of been put to task, maybe, been through a little bit. But what this card is telling you is don't give up. Like, don't give up, because she's got the staff here, right? And she's got the light. She's got this wand here, and it's the light of hope and determination. So they're saying, please keep in mind that this all soon shall pass. You still have determination. And what's really cool after that is the Knight of Wands, which look at that. She's, pretty excited. It's a Wands card, so it's creativity. And you see this horse. This horse is jumping. It's a lot of fast movement. So it says, even though you might feel like this, and you might feel like this is a winter time where you're feeling like wah wah, right? Don't worry about it. Still keep on keeping on, because this is coming up. This is what you've got going on here. It's your intuition. It is your creativity. It is your, joy of coming up with something creative and fun, something that you love. Because the next card that I get is the Emperor. Oh my God, look at this. This person is totally chillaxing. It's like, I am happy. I am sitting there. I'm content in what I am and who I am. He's got this little chess piece right there. So it's obviously an energy of strategy. This person is intelligent. You see that there's like a light coming from above. So this person is being directed through this. This is where you're at now. This is where you're in that place that's, around either now or going to be. They're saying, don't give up. You've got the creative juices flowing, and this is the end result. So it's like, this is your end result for June. And it's a great card. It's a major arcana. It's the Emperor. I've always said the Emperor out, I hate to say this word, trumps the king. You know what I mean? So the Emperor, I say, is always above even a king. So you got this. Sorry for the long delay. It just didn't make any sense at first, and then now it makes complete sense to me.
Okay.
What do you got, Linda?
So when you unstar her, would you go back and star the other 3 people who have come in and want readings?
I can do that.
Great.
Okay,
and Christine, for you, I have the 3 of Wands, and that is preparation, planning, getting ready for wherever it is you're going. And this tells me, the 6 of Wands, that it's going to be very successful. So you and I know what's happening, but it's happening. It's going to be good, and we know that. We know that. And so, just to give you just a card, it says, "Helpers, help is here for you." Oh, that must be me, Judy. It's okay to ask for help. You do have support in your life. Give those around you a chance to help you. Accepting their help is a gift for you both. And that's so true, that when we allow someone to help us, it's a gift to them and to us. So
that's awesome. I love that. And it's interesting because I'm kind of looking back. I'm trying to multitask here. I'm trying to see as far as I can. But anyways, it was interesting. Christine says that's her husband. Yeah. It says, wow, that has to be my husband. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's awesome. Maybe you 2 together are collaborating for something amazing. There you go.
All right.
Awesome. Okay, please request a reading. What spirit would like me to know? Okay, this is for Donna Marie. Yeah, let's see. Donna Marie.
What does spirit want you to know?
Okay, so let me go here. Okay. Are you waiting on me? I'm pulling her the Prism Oracle first.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Donna Marie's God's angels and ancestors. Donna Marie, I'm pulling the Prism Oracle, is what I was drawn to do for you. And let's see what we have. Okay. Oh, okay. So let's see what I've got here. I've got for you the card called Reflection. And this is really cool. Let's see. There you go. Can you see that? It says, some say that certain people or situations in your life act as mirrors that reflect back at you and teach you. What that mirror reveals can act as a source of inspiration, encouraging you to move forward. You may not like what you see, giving you the opportunity to make some important changes in your life. This card is a reminder of the importance of taking time to reflect and partake in some deep, deep self-inquiry. What are the mirrors in your life trying to show you? And what can you learn from them? So let's go ahead and pull, let's say another a clarifier. How's that? So maybe we get some more information for you, Donna Marie. Okay. What could we give Donna Marie as clarifier on her reflection cards, please? Okay. I like it when spirit, well, it's hard, but when spirit has something to say, and when it's very specific, my cards don't shuffle as smoothly. So it's like, okay, you got to do it again. And if it gets to the point where it's hard for me to shuffle, then I choose a different deck. But in your case, it just gave me for just a second. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Honey. Okay, so the first card I get for you is Death and Rebirth. And this is amazing because, like I've always said, every card has a positive and a negative side to it. But in this case, for you, this is a positive card. It's telling you that something has to be let go or has to be put away or looked at and released, to when once you do that, something else is going to take its place and it's just going to be unbelievable. And the reason why, when I look at this card, honey, around it, it's red. It's the earth chakra, right? It's the root chakra. So it's something that's tangible here. And then when you look in the space here, it's blue and it's beautiful, which is interesting because this card, your card, came out of the blue family. So that's the first thing that I looked at. My next card for you is Temperance. It's basically taking whatever is going on in your life, and it's so weird. I don't know. I have to look this up. Normally I would. I'm getting amalgamate, like taking two things and putting it together and creating something out of it. And normally I would just look in the to make sure I'm getting the right information to you. So it's like taking two energies and creating something that's so much better because you let something go. Now it's amazing because after that, my dear, you got the wheel of fortune. So everything is going in your favor. That's what your spirit wants you to know. And you know what? These are all three major arcana cards. That's huge. There's a huge sign for you.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know if that resonates. Thank you. What do you have, Linda?
So I pulled a card. Oh, shoot. I did it again. Self-love,
Wow.
acceptance, self-treatment, intentions, and self-awareness. And those are things that we all should be doing all the time. The next card I pulled was the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups has a lot of intuitiveness and as just the kind of person who will open the door, invite you in, and feed you milk and cookies. Just a kind and loving person. So if that is you, or is it someone that you know? The Queen of Cups, I kind of feel like I'm the Queen of Cups sometimes.
Yeah. Great.
The next card I have is intimate relationships.
Mm.
Okay, I dropped my magnifying glass, so I have to get closer so I can see if I can see. Your intimate relationships are deepening, creating strong emotional connections that provide security and fulfillment. And intimate relationships can be family, friends, loved ones. It could be any of those. So that's what I have for you, Donna Marie. I hope some of that resonates with you.
That's awesome. Okay, so let's see. So Nancy Ray. Hi, Nancy Ray. What should you focus on for the summer? Okay. What should if you okay. I don't know why I'm pulling this, but we're going to figure out why. Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask Nancy Ray's guides, angels, and ancestors to come forth and please share with her the answer to the question that she so desperately needs to hear. And it is, what should she focus on for the summer? I am pulling from, I got pulled to pull Doreen Virtue's Angel Therapy card deck. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to see what comes out of this. And it's giving me some clarifiers. Okay. You know, it's interesting. I just got like breathe. Just breathe. I don't know if you're going through anything, honey. Oh my gosh. Okay. It says, I'm getting ear chakras. It says, notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real and are answers to your prayers. So that is the card, honey, that I get for you. And if I could, is that okay? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. But the interesting thing is when I was pulling these cards out of the deck, there was one that kind of stuck in there. And it's interesting because I always like to pull it because I think there's an additional message for you. And that card was crystals. And it says, the energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. So I'm going to show you that and see. And it's interesting because what I'm getting from this one is her wings are pink. So I'm thinking that like a rose quartz, which is about love and compassion. And oh my gosh. Okay. So, and then I'm thinking this is about you, the love and compassion for yourself. And because it's like, I feel like this angel is saying like me, like, it's like my hands are up. Like it's all about, I'll take that. All right. So I'm going to give you that. And then I just want to pull, I'm going to ask for just one card out of the Light Seers to give me some clarity on how we're going to tie this all together. Okay. So it's interesting. There's blue. She's got one of the ear chakras is the angel with the blue wings. And the crystal chakra, or crystal, excuse me, the crystals angel has the pink wings. Okay, and I just saw something else I got to share with you too, which is interesting. Okay, sorry, Linda.
I'll just take a nap. Don't worry about me.
You know, it's funny because, like, okay, so I'm going to try this one more time because okay, they don't want me to work on this. Okay, they don't want me to work on this deck. They want me to share this with you. Okay, remember we talked about the ear chakras, right? They're obviously telling you to listen to whatever you feel that you might think you're like either kind of going bonkers or did I hear that or did I really? did I really hear what I just heard? Or if you're getting music that makes you feel like you're reminiscent about somebody or something in your life, that's true. But what's interesting is, see how she's got the pink wings? We talked about that. That's the love and compassion that the rose quartz will allow you to tap into. Her flowers here are pink. And that's what they wanted me to say. These are tied together. So that's important for you. So that's your reading. I didn't need to pull that clarifier. That was your clarifier. I hope that makes sense, honey. What do you have, Linda?
Oh, it's my turn. So for Nancy Ray, Spirit was just directing me to these different cards. And what I pulled was reminiscing, looking at photos, good times, thinking about you, dwelling. It's like just something that we should be doing all the time, not just in the summer. But another card was inspiration. Uh-oh. I need my eyeballs for this.
I like that card.
Inspiration is an energizing, creative force. Surround yourself with people, imaginative and innovative. Thinking is contagious. And that looks like a summer picture to me. And then the other was health. Your physical and emotional health are in good condition. This card reminds you to maintain healthy habits and self-care. So that's a good thing.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's what I have for you. I hope some of that.
I had to. It's kind of like, I don't know who her spirit team is, but they're like, you're not finished yet. And I'm like, I knew it. So I pulled from the Prism Oracle. You're not going to believe this. I cannot make this up. I swear. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Nancy Ray, girl, I pulled from that deck and I got comfort. Guess what color it is? It's pink. Okay. They have a message for you, honey. And it says, I'm going to read off of here. When comfort comes up in a reading, it signals that you may need to invite some more self-care and comfort in your life. Exactly what you said, Linda. Exactly what you said. A great way to do this is through nourishing your spirit or higher self. Remember, we talked about crystals, okay? And listening to your spirit. Okay, this can be something as simple as cleaning out your home or rearranging your space in order to invite and to clear the comforting energy, right? It also can mean taking time to prepare yourself a meal that your body has been craving. Whatever it is, do it with ease and give your nervous system a gentle break that it needs. Your spirit team wanted you to know that.
Nice.
Came in loud and clear. That's
very
awesome.
Nice. So now, Judy, I need you to go in and get rid of the 2-starred that you've already read. And there's 3 or 4 more that need to be marked.
Okay, so do I? Okay, so I got rid of that one. And then I'm going to come down. Okay, so. Okay, so now I get it. Sorry, you guys, I have to kind of go like this. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so it looks like I've got this one. Why won't it? Okay, but I'm starring that one, right? Okay. Yes. And then there was one underneath there. You're saying I need to star as well?
Yeah, there's above it. There's CEV 12.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Where did...
But find the question.
Okay. Okay, so let me get that. So we need to show this one first, right? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And then there's another one.
Before that or down?
Down, I believe.
Sorry, you guys. This is new. It's like riding a bicycle, right?
You got BD, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then there's Marianne Harris. Welcome.
Okay, let's see. Sometimes
glad you could join us.
Okay, so there's that one. Okay, there's Marianne.
HH, did you have a question I see HH.
Okay.
Yes, HH. Get down further. Is what do I need to know right now?
Okay. So I got that one. So right now we're working on CEV12.
Great.
And that's is okay.
Yep.
Okay. So let's do CEV12.
And they want to know when will they get the message they're expecting. And
When?
I actually had seen that, and I have a couple cards that are seasonal.
Oh, okay.
So I just pulled those 4 cards out, and
Around the spring. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Right.
Either in the next couple weeks or in another year, because spring will be over, what, June 20th? That's a possibility.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm getting the Empress, and I don't. It's funny because you could say, well, 9 months, right? 9 months it takes to have a child, but this lady is about to pop anytime. So, and then it's going to be. I'm also getting. When I first saw this, it's like it's going to happen when it's going to happen. It's like the baby comes when it comes. It's like you can't force it unless you, of course, have C-section or something happens. Okay, I'm going to say CEV12. It's going to happen when it happens, but let's see if I can get something else. How's that? Okay, how am I going to do this? Okay. Okay. CEV12. Let's see now. When? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. It's whatever this is, it's amazing. I don't know what it is. And it's like I've got the 6 of Wands. So timing. I mean, it's like, my God, they're just saying, you're going to get it. Hold on. Let me see if I can come up with something else. I'm going to try. Let's see what else I can come up with. It's kind of like, it's okay. I'm going to just tell you what I just got. It's going to be great. Why you worry about it is what I got. That's what I got. I don't know who talks like that. Oh my God. Okay. So it's like what?
People from Jersey.
Yeah, it's something. I don't know what it is. And it's like, you got this hunger. It's like, I kind of like, I want to know what it is. But anyways, it's like, you got this hunger. They're just saying, let mama do its thing. It's going to be awesome. And it's, I don't know. And it could be summertime because this looks like a sun to me, but, and then she's wrapped in the sun behind her. So that could be it, and it's, how about this? Not in a rainy season. How's that? I don't know. It's like, that's what I got. It's like, it's going to be great. What do you want to know? That's all I'm giving. I'm sorry. So if you know somebody who talks like that, that's what they're saying to you. I'm sorry. You're not sitting there going, October 13th, and they're not giving me that. I'm not, that's not how they talk to me. So I apologize.
I pulled the High Priestess, like intuition, mystery, awareness, unconscious, divine feminine. So it's a mystery.
Yeah, they don't want you to know. It's like
it's a surprise. But then I got memories.
Oh.
You are reflecting on past love experiences, cherishing the warmth and lessons from previous relationships.
Wow.
And then I have partnership. grow good relationships, partner support one another, co-create, and problem solve together. Forging positive new partnerships is a potent way to unblock personal growth.
Wow.
So I don't know. But when you get it, would you let us know, please?
Yeah, we want to know.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Don't leave us in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and that was, okay, so we just did
CEV.
Okay, so then now we're doing BD, right? Okay.
In
What
my
will
June.
happen in my June? What will happen in my June? What will happen in my June? Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm kind of stepping outside the box here. I don't know why, but I'm pulling the romance angels. What happened? Are you okay?
I dropped it again.
You can go ahead and climb under your desk.
Oh my goodness sakes. I said I was going to bring 2 or 3 in with me for every time I drop them. June.
Okay, so I don't know if you have anything in particular that you want to know about in regards to this question, because it's kind of vague, right? But what I'm getting, and it's interesting because usually when you pull this deck, it's because you want to know something in a romance. And I'm not sure if that's you. I'm not saying that is. But the funny thing is about this deck that I pulled, whatever this question that you're kind of contemplating on your mind, that you can only share so much, I guess if you want to, that's fine. It says very soon. It says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So if there's something you specifically want and that you're so wanting to make, oh, God bless you.
Thank you.
Whatever it is, it's going to come to you soon. So let's go ahead and pull some clarifier for you, hon. Because that's a really interesting card to come up on in a romance angel deck. So let's get a clarifier on this very soon. What is this very soon? Okay. Okay. Whatever you're doing, it's like you've already planted the seeds for it. So it's already materializing. It's just under the soil. And you're just waiting for it to come out. And of course, this card says the same thing, right? It's very soon. You're going to have it happen. Okay, so the next card I got, because I wanted to get some clarifier on it, was the 5 of Swords. It says stop. This is my mind chatter card. So it says stop thinking about it, and it will happen. So don't think. I'm getting like, don't overthink it, but that's not, I mean, it is, but it's not, if that makes any sense. It's like, try not to, how about this? Try not to think about it. Try not to allow it to make you feel like this archetype right here. Like he's just so stressed looking, like he's like, oh my God, and he's got this mind chatter because, the crows, it's a 5 of Swords, and the crow is just chatting, and it's not doing you any good, honey. So what happens is I've got the 6 of Swords that's, kind of like giving you a little bit more information. And it says, take what you have, and it's going to take you to where you need to go. It's good. The crows are going to move you from the rough waters to the sandy beach, because this is a beach right here. So whatever you're asking about, or whatever you're working with, or whatever you have interest in, clearly decide what you want so that it will come to you, and it will come to you soon. because you have it in you to create this. It's already there. It's just having to come up. Don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself. They're like, it just doesn't serve you. And it's going to take you to where you want to go. It's going to take you to a better place. I love it. Good job. Yes, I love it. Great cards. Hope that helps.
So I pulled the Two of Swords, and I feel like you're at a crossroads. Not sure what exactly is going on, but I'm wondering too, the next card I pulled was the Hermit. So have you been spending too much time alone, or do you need to be spending some time alone? So with that, the next card I pulled was Change. Major changes are approaching in your life, whether in work, relationships, or personal development. Embrace the new direction.
Wow. Isn't that amazing? They're really similar. They're saying the same thing.
So I hope that resonates with you. Let's see what happens.
All right. I like it. Okay, so Marianne Harris, hello. Can I please have a reading? Anything Spirit wants me to know, wants me to be aware of, please. Thank you. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Okay. For you, my dear, I'm going to pull from the angels and ancestors. We're going to see what they have to share with you. Huh. Okay. It's kind of like I'm. It's weird. It's kind of like I see a bunch of. It's like I don't know if they're more like ancestral or it's like your spirit team, but they're kind of like in like standing behind you, like in a semicircle. Okay, let's see what we have to say. What do they have to say? What do you have to say? Ooh. Oh, okay. Let's see. So, my dear, you get the Oracle. And this is such a beautiful card. It says, wait for important information. Or are you waiting for important information? Or there is important information that you're going to have to wait for. Hang on here. So let me find this real quick. Let me see where this comes out of. Oh, okay. Hold, please. No, it's not a season. I really need to go through this book. Oh, so no, it's not that. So she must be, okay, here she is. Okay, I lost you. I think she's under, okay, she is under the Sacred Ones. Okay, so these books have like little chapters. Again, I think for those of you who weren't there earlier, this deck has several different chapters. There's the Sacred Ones, there's the seasons and all of that. So on hers, for Marianne, you get the Oracle. So this is the Sacred One. So this is your sacred ancestors. Okay, what's really weird is I'm getting like, they're like, ask her if this is what we look like. I don't know why. Like, is this what your relatives look like or look like at one point? That's kind of strange. That's what I got. It says, be open and receptive to information, greater facts, so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. The Oracle is a truth speaker and an insight bringer of this deck. So out of the whole deck, that's what this archetype is, right? The ancestor who will be your best outspoken girlfriend, someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. So if you are going through something right now that you feel like you need some help on, your ancestors are there to help you. Plus, they're saying that in this 3D world, you have somebody that can actually assist you and whatever is going on. In this deck, she is a reminiscence of the Oracle of Delphi, a psychic priestess of ancient Greece who is able to receive information and make predictions. She holds a bowl that is sacred, smoke rises out of it, bringing the message to look beyond all you can see and gather information in order to make an accurate evaluation of your current situation. Wow, that's pretty powerful. So what I want to do is I'm going to pull something from the Crystal Oracle deck. And the reason why I'm doing this is because she's wearing red, and red is the root chakra. And it's giving me an indication of what Mother Gaia wants you to know. So there's an additional message on this. Watch, this is interesting what's going on here. There's an additional message. Okay. What additional message do you need to give to what is the additional message? Wow. Okay. Okay. Molybdenite. I don't know how to say that, honey. I think we had this one before one time. It's beautiful. Let's see what it says. Molybdenite. Molybdenite. Okay. So a message from the stars. Oh my God, right? Oh my God. It says your life is always held in perfect equilibrium by the divine the divine natural order that exists within all creation. Believing that you have somehow failed or made the wrong decision or choice is simply an illusion. There is nothing you need to change or fix in your life apart from your sometimes unbalanced perceptions, mainly your self-criticism. Okay. Know that you are always worthy of love and you are eternally blessed. Start to accept all of who you are as you are, and you will see your life magically and lovingly transform. All is in perfect divine order. From a spiritual perspective, there is no mistakes in life. Every experience is a lesson in love and wisdom. Wow.
Oh.
And I love the fact she's got this beautiful snake that's kind of coming up off her arm right there. So it's like she's totally protected. And she is fearless. So her ancestors are saying, we got you. I hope that helps.
All right. The first card I pulled was the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is about struggle, the burden, heavy carrying the load. So I don't know if you've been carrying a load or it's expected of you to be able to do something, but I feel a feeling of burnout. And so the next card I got was the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords, it talks about rest. You need to make sure that you get the rest that you need to be able to continue doing whatever it is you're supposed to be doing. And I pulled a card called Opportunities. And it says career opportunities are opening up for you, offering the chance for significant advancement and growth. And I don't know if you work or not, but bottom line is the third card tarot card I pulled was the World. And that tells me that the world is just opening up. Whatever you see, you want, go after it because the world is at your feet.
Wow.
That's what I have for you today.
Awesome.
So
yeah, that's true. It says love to see how these things play out over time, or June. Yeah.
Yeah. Did anybody else pop in by any chance?
I'm kind of going through this. So Marianne says, yes, I sense spirits behind me. That's awesome. Yeah, you definitely have. Yeah, it's like they were like in a team. Like it was like, it reminded me of like when you watch football players when they like take a picture and they're like standing like in a semicircle. It's like they got your back.
Yeah.
So weird. I have no feelings around me.
Nelia, how are you? She's new here. Hello, hello.
Hey.
Welcome. So if you would like a reading, just say you'd like a reading. If you want to have a question or you just want a general reading, the red thread. What is the red thread?
Hi, the red thread. Hello, new subscriber. I love reading. Yes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit that one. Oh, did I get that? Was that the one we're going to do, right?
Well, yeah, but there was one ahead of it, but Nelia did not. She just wanted to know how to do it.
Oh, hello, everyone. She says, new here. How does this work for me? Just ask. Say, I want a reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to do the red thread, and then we'll go ahead and do yours.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, love reading. Will I have a love relationship this year? Well, I just happened to pull the Romance Angels card. Let's see what we have. Let's try that. Okay, this is the red thread. Oh, 39. I ask that my guides, angels, and ancestors connect with the red thread spirit team, angels and ancestors. We want to know love reading. Will I have a love relationship this year? Will this be a love relationship this year? Oh, this one's not a love relationship. Okay. All right. Okay. So it says there's a wedding here. Okay. I need clarifiers for this one because that's, I mean, if you don't have anybody in your life right now, this is going to be a little bit like, what? This could be a potential of somebody that you do meet that goes into a wedding or a partnership, right? What I want to do is I want to get, because it's kind of, let me ask another question. Hold on. Okay. I'm asking, what is the situation with the red thread romantic relationship this year? So I'm not going to ask a yes or no question. I'm asking a general question. Let's see what we come up with. It says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So this is interesting because if I pull this card, I would say this would be most likely the answer. But if I'm getting this from the get-go because I asked a yes or no question and this came up, you might be actually meeting somebody that it winds up turning into this, or at least a partnership in some way. Because some people just don't get married these days. They just, have relationships. And that could be a wedding. So I'm going to go ahead and say that looks very good for you. Good luck.
I am going to ask my pendulum if the red thread is going to have a relationship this year. So that takes it between now and December. Show me yes. Show me no. Will the red thread have a relationship this year? Yes. Will it be before November? Will it be before August? Will it be in July? No. Will it be in June? Looks like there's something coming up pretty quick.
Okay, so I got to tell you, I'm so excited. Okay, I pulled another card because I'm like, God, I don't like it when everything is so vague. So I pulled this one, right? Okay, I get trust. Now look in the middle. Look in the middle, there's a heart and there's two. Okay, I'm going to read this too.
There you go.
It says, when this card comes up in a reading, it is a sign to start trusting yourself. We often seek advice from outside sources.
Hello.
The reality, okay, so it says, we often seek advice from outside sources and people we trust. The reality, though, it is the most of the time deep down inside. You know what you need to do. Have the confidence to trust in yourself and your own sense of self-governance. Ultimately, you can make your own decisions. So basically, this is interesting because I was talking to a friend today, and someone told her that she was going to meet somebody, and she was really upset. She hasn't met anybody. But here's the thing. If you don't get out, you're never going to meet anybody.
Exactly.
So, and I know that too.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. So, honey, okay, I got that. So your spirit team is going happiness. So get out there. If you're not getting out there, then it's telling you to get out there. But they're just saying that they're smiling at you and they're very happy that you asked that question. So.
Okay, Judy, we missed one. We need to go back to HH. We missed HH. We didn't do
I'm sorry, HH. Let's go. How far up am I going? Okay, so no.
Thought it was a general, but let me just see if I can.
How far up? Let me go.
Before red thread. HH.
I should keep those stars on there. At least I see what's going on. I'm sorry, HH. I see.
HH, can you write your question in again?
Sorry.
Whether it was a question or a general.
I wish I could just put like HH and then it comes up, right? But you can't do that.
No.
Okay. So. Okay, so then I got. Let's see.
HH wants to know, what do they need to know right now?
Okay. There. Sorry, HH. Boy, if I was doing this solo, I'd be like, oh, please. Okay, what do you need to know right now? All right. HH. I am pulling for you the Prism Oracle. That's what I'm getting. And then I've got something else too. So hold on. So I'm going to pull this one first. Let's see what they're starting off with. What does HH need to know right now? Oh, okay. Wow, there's a lot of blue cards coming out today, you know. It's interesting. HH, I've never had this card before, but it's cool. It's called Cleanse. And it says, cleansing is a beautiful way to show love and appreciation for yourself and your belongings and your space. It's wiping away the dust and the grime to reveal the shine underneath, bringing a sense of calm, ease, and clarity. When the card comes up, it's asking you, what could you use a little extra cleansing? How do you give yourself or your space a little extra love? I think what I'm getting out of that is that I think it's also clearing the mind, because I think what happens is sometimes we are just so like inundated with all of our stuff that we go through in our 3D world, and that sometimes we just feel so stuck. So I'm thinking that there's some stuck energy that you're dealing with right now, honey. And they're just asking you that they just want you to kind of maybe clean up a little bit, and it will just free your mind, you know. But what I'm also doing is I'm going to pull a card from Heal Yourself. Okay. And let's see what we got for you on this one. Yeah, sometimes like when my kitchen gets a little bit disarray, I'm like, it's like my whole, I always have to make sure my dishes are clean before I go to bed. So what they're saying is unleash your creativity. This is a really cool little steampunk girl. Okay, let me see. I'm going to pull. It's funny because what I'm drawn to is the little glasses that are on the top of her hat, and the guy's got these little eyes. So it's kind of like they want you to see the full picture of what's going on in your life at this point. Clarity. It's kind of like clarity. And what was the card? Cleanse. And you got clarity. Okay, so let me pull 31. It says, allow your imagination to roam without limits and access new ideas without judging them. And they're asking you to ask yourself, is this true, or there are other points of view I can adopt in a relationship to this issue? So they're asking you, I don't know if you sing or you have any type of creativity. They're asking you to really look at that and maybe just go for it. Like, just go for it. Hang on for a second. Linda, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to pull something else because I'm just kind of being drawn to another card.
It's fine.
There's something in your creativity that they're asking you that you need to start working on, but you're not going to be able to do that until you kind of get some stuff cleared up. Either it's going to be around where you live so that it can free you up to be able to allow you to breathe and think more clearly, or just maybe the mind chatter in your head. Let's see what we're getting here. Yeah, it kind of feels a little heavy for me right now, but I don't know if that's how you're feeling. They're just wanting you to lighten up your load. Okay, you got the wheel. They're saying, okay, I'm getting the song, turn the beat around. So I'm getting chills. I don't know what the hell, if you're even old enough to know that song, but it's about music. It's like, who sang that song? And it talks about percussions and stuff like that. I can't remember. Anyways, I don't know if you're a singer. I don't know what kind of talent you have, but it has to do with the arts in some way, shape, or form. That sounds so weird. And I don't know if I'm a weirdo, but that's what I'm getting. So, wow. Creativity, and then I got the wheel, and I got that song. I don't know. What do you have, Linda?
So what I have is focus. What really matters, energy flows where your attention goes. Organize and prioritize what is important to you, and it will energize these parts of your life. Then I have, let me show you.
What really matters.
Did you want to read that?
What's that?
I said, did you want to read it?
I can't read it. What really matters. Energy flows where your attention goes. Organize and prioritize what is important to you, and you will energize these parts of your life. Boom! Bam!
And then I got terms. Working out, negotiating with you, and begging. Now, I'm not quite sure.
Working out, negotiating, terms?
No, negotiating with you and begging. The topic is terms.
Is there like contract maybe? Is this person, are they working on a contract?
Then I have reconciliation. Past wounds are healing. You and another person are finding a way to reconcile and move forward with greater understanding.
It's so weird. It's like turn the beat around, and then there's the wheel. It's just something's coming back. And
then I have listening. Listen generously. Look around and see the messages that life is giving you. Heed the voice of your higher self. Listen to the wisdom and the experience of others.
Awesome. Yes, Turn the Beat Around, a song by Gloria Estefan. I remember. So I heard that probably like a couple of months ago. It was so weird. That is awesome.
Okay, so Nelia, it should be next. Yes.
Okay, so okay, so did I go back up here? Okay. Okay, get rid of that one. And I'm going up, right?
Well, she should be starred. Yeah.
Okay.
She wants a general reading.
Okay. Oh, there you are. Nelia, hi. Did I say that right, Nelia? Yes, you can have a general reading. Okay. Which card deck am I going to pull? Hold on, please. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You, my dear, are going to, I'm going to start you off with the numerology. For some reason, we're going to start you off here. Okay, so Amelia, her general reading. That's what Tim wants her to know. All right, I get 13. The word is effort. It looks like you are either putting a lot of effort into something or need to put some effort into something. Let's see what we got here. This card indicates a time when extra effort is required to overcome your current obstacles and or challenges, as you are now being tested, and your attitude is the key. Rather than surrender and self-pity and negativity or frustration, you must utilize your inner power, for you are stronger than you think. And when the tough gets going, okay, you know that song? When that's
Get going, get tough.
What? No, when it's oh my God, when get tough, get going. It's he's saying Caribbean Queen. Oh, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Listen to that song. That's what they're saying about that. But I'm not done with you yet, honey. That's just a sample. That's what they're telling you. Let's get some clarifiers on that. So they're saying a little bit more effort needs to come out on whatever is going on with your life. Let's see here. Please, Spirit. The going gets tough, tough gets going. When the going gets rough. Oh, what is his name? Oh, I used to have his cassette. Anybody out there know? And don't ask me to sing it because I suck. Okay. And I know his name. I can't even think of it right now. I'm having a brain. I'm having a sometimers right now. Okay, so please give clarifier for Nelia in regards to this effort. What is this effort? What is this effort? Huh. Okay, let's see. What is this effort? What is the effort? Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. First card I get is Ace of Cups. So there's obviously something very loving that is actually coming towards you, or that you need to put some effort into. It's like, it's kind of like I'm getting this. You see how she has her hands like this? But when I'm looking at this, it's like a push and pull. So there's some, I don't know if you're dealing with somebody that there is a heart connection that maybe needs some, I'm getting some tender care. That's what I'm getting. The next card I get is a Knight of Cups. This is that person that comes into your life and gives you what you truly deserve. It's like this person is like the one, right? They're offering you something. It's this romantic. It's okay. I'm going to just say it. It's this person that's heaven sent. Because the next card again is the Ten of Pentacles. This is family. So your general reading is, it's like, if you're going through something with somebody else, it's like, it's okay. You just need to kind of take and receive, but know where the person's coming from, as well as what they know that you're coming from, right? That they're the right persons, heaven sent, and that's your family. It's all happy at the end. So I'm getting, I hope that helps.
And what I pulled was risk, partner to partner, unsafe decisions, and not thinking.
Wow.
But then I got challenges. You're facing challenges that are helping you grow stronger. Overcoming these obstacles will lead to significant personal rewards. And then I have moving on. Better times are ahead.
Wow.
It may be time. It may be time to detach from a situation that is no longer serving you, as one phase of your life is ending. Another better phase is beginning.
Well, it's definitely something about a relationship, isn't it? That's what it seems like Spirit is saying here. It's interesting because, okay, I'm pulling from the Romance Angels cards because I need some clarifying. It's interesting because, like, the Knight of Cups is, when I look at that card for this reading, I'm like, this person is, it's kind of like, maybe, you know, like I said, heaven sent. It could be karma. Like, if this person is not the right person, and like your cards say that, you know, it's something that you might need to like look at differently, that it's just a karmic card then, that person was karmic. But then there's family involved in it too. So let's see what the Romance Angel says, because I'm getting a headache right now. So let's find out what's going on. Okay, this is really weird. But this one, okay. No, yeah, this one's healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I don't know if that has anything to do with that. Maybe there's like, hang on here. Okay. All right. This is interesting because, you know, we got the card for, where did it go? Oh, we got the last card was the Ten of Pentacles for you. And this one is saying that healing family issues, there's a family, right? So maybe that's working in conjunction with it. But what I'm getting at the end of the day is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help bring you together. So that's what I'm getting. So it's so hard because we don't know what the situation is with when we do general. So I hope that helps. You know, so.
Did we get everybody? Did we miss anybody? If we missed somebody, would you jump down to the bottom and just raise a hand and say, please help me. You missed me.
Oh gosh, we went over, didn't we?
We did.
We did. Well, that was a lot of fun.
That was great. Next week we'll be on butterfly readings, and I'll be the guy behind the
She's better than this than I am.
What did I miss?
Yeah. Too bad we couldn't do it together. Like one person while I'm reading, then you can do the little thing. I thought we could do that.
You could if you paid StreamYard.
Oh, is that what it is? Those wretched folks.
I know. How mean.
I know. Well, one day we're going to be rich and famous, right? Then we can afford to do that. But no, I'm just kidding. But, I just really appreciate it. So if you guys could please like and subscribe to our channels. Of course, I'm Judy in the Skies, Skies, and Linda's is Butterfly Readings with the S at the end. That would be awesome. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for coming out today. It was lovely. Thank you.
Subscribe and like, and even after the show is over, come back and give us a couple emojis. It really does help the algorithm and gets us out there so people can find us.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. All right, you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy the beautiful weather, or not so much beautiful weather.
I'm going to enjoy the beautiful weather, whether it's beautiful or not.
Thanks for all the chatters. Yeah, Christine, you're awesome. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Love you much.
All right,
Linda. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we're done.